Hello everybody, I'm back again this week with another video chronicling my journey in learning how to play funk bass. As I said last week, there were a lot of songs that I learned in my youth and as a younger person that I have either forgotten how to play or just lost the technique. So I'm trying to learn how to play funk bass again because that was the type of music that actually got me interested in playing bass in the first place. So before I get started though, I'd like to give a shout out to my cousin Elliot, who just started playing bass last week, and I am really excited for him, real proud of you, man. So this week last week I did a cameo song. It was kind of obscure, wasn't a hit or anything, but it was a really nice song called Love You Anyway. This week I'm going to do something that if you're a Prince fan, you'll know this song. It's off his Controversy album, and it's called Let's Work. One thing about Prince's funk music versus a lot of other funk bands is that his bass lines are always very fluid. Feel is everything. Fluidity is everything. They almost have like a bounce to them. Unlike a lot of other funk bands, and I'll use Cameo as an example again, their bass lines are kind of choppy. And they do that to stand out against the rest of the instrumentation. I'll give you an example. So like, let's take for instance, Candy. You see how it's don't. You see how choppy that is? I'll give you an example of a Prince song that's really funky, very simple, but you'll notice how it has a bounce to it, even though there aren't very many notes in it, like Erotic City. It's got that bounce. So all of his bass lines, no matter how intricate or how simple, they always have this fluidity, this kind of bounce to it that just flows. So that's just an interesting tidbit about Prince. If you listen to his older stuff like Lady Cab Driver, which has a really funky bass line, even the stuff he did for the time, just very fluid. Another thing about Prince that a lot of people don't realize, bassists that have studied Prince know this, his bass lines are not really what they sound like. They sound one way, but when you try to play them, it's actually something different. And he likes to hide notes, bass notes, under other instruments. So you may think you're playing one thing, and if you listen very close, you'll recognize that it's something different. And he also likes to change his bass notes every 8 measures in some of the songs he does, just to throw the bassist off. I believe he did it just to throw the basses off. And I'll give you an example. His song 7779311, actually a time song, but Prince did all the music for it. The bass line is almost, you almost can't even tell what it's doing once you listen to it very closely. It's like several different things going on at one time. And Prince even made the comment that he was the only person alive that could play that particular bass line. And I believe it, because when you listen to it, you can't quite nail down exactly what the heck he's doing on that bass line. You can get the gist, but I don't know if you can get it exactly like Prince played it. So anyway, let's get on to the music. Again, I'm going to play Let's Work. I'm going to try to play Let's Work. The key to this song is not necessarily the notes, but the feel, which is everything. It's which is the case for most funk and R&B music. It's the feel, not necessarily the notes. So here we go. I'll play a little piece of it first, and then I'll try to play along with it. So here goes. Okay, so I guess I'll try to play. Let me see if I'm in tune. I guess I am. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'll try to play along with this, so you all bear with me. I missed it. Okay. Woo! So he uses a lot of chorus on that bass line, which is a particular effect. I have a chorus pedal that I'm using, but I'm not putting that much chorus on it. So let's see if I can actually play this right without the music. Okay, so my timing is a little bit off. Let's try it one more time so I can get my timing, and I should have it. Now remember, there's a flow, there's a feel to this song, so I should be able to get this. Okay, I think I got it. So I'm not gonna stay on this video too much longer. I'm gonna get back to work on this song. And thank you for taking this journey with me. And next week, I'll probably go back to something that's not as well known. Or I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to try to learn next week. But again, thank you for taking this journey with me. It'll be something everybody knows. And hopefully everybody likes. And it may take you back a little bit. I think I'm going to do something really, really, really old school next week. So I will see you guys next week. And thanks again. Bye.